What's up, everybody?
What's going on, everybody?
Got another episode of
Beast Mode Podcast.
There it is.
Yeah.
Today we're bringing you a special guest.
Yes.
We're going to be interviewing a Mrs. Brigit Levois.
Brigit, wave.
Wave, Brigit. Hey, there it is. She's the author of a book called Breathless Bodies. I've been able to get into it a tad. My schedule did not permit me to read this as much as I wanted to, but I have already found myself drawing towards, some of the characters. We are here to discuss Brigit's book with her and toss it out to you guys. The book is available currently right now on Amazon. It's in softback for $13.99. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
It's also ebook is $3.99. That's how I got it. And then the Google Play Store is $3.09.
Correct.
Correct.
But I also have a whole box of books with me. So if you want a signed copy, and including shipping and processing and everything, it's just $20. Just message me on Twitter.
Okay.
That's badass.
And your Twitter handle is?
B Levois 1409.
B Levois 1409.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's her Twitter handle. If anybody wants to go check her out, do some research, whatever. I will tell you that personally, the pages, the chapters that I have been able to get into, I do enjoy it. It's a good read so far. So let's learn a little bit more about you, Brigit.
Because this is crazy.
Yeah.
My favorite.
This is so, Brigit, you grew up in a small town in Cali.
Yeah, little town called Neenak. You blink, you miss it.
Okay. You currently reside in New Mexico.
Yes.
And someone forgot to silence their phone.
We're good.
In Brigit's younger years, so did you spend time? Was this a farm you lived on, or is this did you have horses at a ranch, or?
What it was, have you gone to like a birthday party or a carnival and you see people giving pony rides out to little kids and stuff?
Yep.
That's basically what we did. We had the petting zoo to go with it, and you could pay $1 and you get a little cut to feed the animals, and we did that on the weekends. So we had goats and sheep and cows and pigs and chickens and rabbits and horses and ponies. And
you were a farm girl.
Yep.
Okay.
Have you ever been bitten?
By which animal?
Oh, so there's been multiple times. Okay.
Multiple times.
Hold your fingers up real quick. I just want to make sure you got. There it is. Okay.
All right, good.
We got him all.
Should we ask for toes or no? Is that
No.
I almost had my toe bitten off by a pig.
What?
So that was.
They are hungry.
Yeah.
I've heard they're very hungry.
Very hungry.
After that, you decided to get into some drag racing pit crew action?
Yes. My dad, Dennis Murphy, he ran a funny car called Ground Zero, and he also had a jet car called the Detroit Dragon.
I want to say I've heard of Ground Zero. I want to say I heard of that. Go ahead. Sorry.
He's been running it for about 10 years. It's okay. He was running it for about 10 years. I don't know if he still does or not. We've lost touch. But, yeah, that's how I learned.
I turned it off. I'm sorry. I swear to God, I turned it off. I swear to God, I turned it off. We're good. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Our first interview with an author.
I know. This is my fault.
So, while you were on that pit crew, you used to pack the parachutes for the cars to make sure people didn't crash and die.
Exactly. Jack Beckman taught me.
Oh, very nice. So that you had a responsible job making sure people did not die after they did a quarter-mile run.
Correct.
And then you wrote a book about people dying everywhere.
Exactly.
Perfect. I like it. So now you're spending your life out in New Mexico. You are married and a mother and enjoying life.
Yeah, exactly. Now I just get to deal with the aliens that are out here.
Yeah, well, we do hear about
They're
that.
real. I heard about them.
Yeah.
I know they're real.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So your book, Breathless Bodies. Give us a little intel on it. Drop the notes on everybody that they're going to want to go buy it.
So it's basically our main character, Alexandra, Alex for short. She was taken under the wing of a Vietnam vet, and he was one of those vets that was diehard convinced that the government is out to get you. And he teaches her everything he could possibly know, and he ends up being right. The government is out to get him. And one crazy official decides, I'm going to create the zombie virus and try and take over the world. So he has this whole Hitler Roman Empire thing going on. And like Hitler, he decides he's going to brainwash the youth. So he starts kidnapping kids, and he ends up kidnapping Alex's kids. But throughout this, they're battling zombies, and the animals are infected as well. So you've got decomposing cougars coming after you, and all kinds of blood, guts, and gore. So it's
See, I like that because not too many Z-Poc things that I've gotten into don't involve animal.
Very rare.
Yeah, and it happened in some of the in like one other series that I read, but it didn't even happen until the like 7th or 8th edition that he wrote. And finally I was like, okay, so then now we have dogs and like animals turning, eventually. But his theory was basically like, as the virus got stronger.
Well, the virus starts from a dog.
Okay.
I don't want to give away a spoiler, but it's the crazy guy, the bad guy, mutated rabies. So,
which, you know what, not for nothing, scientifically, you're onto something.
Right? That's
Right.
I did a lot of research before I figured out that plot point.
Yes. Let's let everybody know right now, so that they want to continue watching. Are you a Walking Dead fan?
Yes, I am.
All right. All right. Let's
stay put, everybody.
Just tell everybody what was your inspiration for writing this book.
The Walking Dead, the very first episode.
There we go. So everyone now will go and run and buy your book. That's awesome. So from what I see, you're planning. Are you writing the sequel now? Is there a part 2?
There's a part 2. I'm almost done with it. I'm going through edits right now. But it's written, just making sure I don't have too many spelling mistakes.
Yeah, well, no, hey, editing's a big thing. We do it all the time. We have to edit all the time.
Now, do you do the editing yourself?
I do the first edit myself, and then I send it off to an editor, and then they edit it, and then they send it back to me, and then I realize that I don't like this character, so I kill them off, and I send it back with the edit.
That's the way to do it. That's definitely the way to do it.
Gotcha. So basically, you would say that your main inspiration in the first book would be The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead, yes.
Right. All right. So that kind of inspired you to get this whole thing steamrolling and going. Got the first book done, and so is it just going to be a sequel? Is there going to be like a trilogy, or just stopping at 2?
I'm thinking of a trilogy. I can't say anything without giving away the sequel, though. But...
It's okay. No, that's okay. Keep us in suspense.
Okay.
I like it. So basically, what led you? Was it also like The Walking Dead that led you to like horror and zombies, or did you grow up like ever liking that kind of stuff, or were you just this country girl riding horses backs? Horses? Never mind.
Horseback.
There it is.
She sat on the back of the horse to ride.
Wow, that was a tough one. That was tough.
No, I grew up reading Goosebumps, and then from Goosebumps I went to Stephen King, and then from Stephen King, Dean Koontz, and just all manner of thriller and horror writers. And I don't know, just staying up all night and not being able to sleep unless light is on, I thought, I want to do that. I want to be able to scare the living out of somebody.
Nice.
Very nice. And people like us really enjoy that, and thank you for it. All right, so a little bit about, were you ever a gamer or a comic book? Were you like kind of like us, where we're like nerds and geeky, like?
I didn't really like video games growing. I didn't really watch TV or play video games until I was about 16. But the first one I really fell in love with was Spyro.
Okay,
nice.
All right.
Yep.
It's a dragon. We get it. All right.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into any of the dark games?
I played Doom a couple times when what was it? That Resident Evil one came out. I couldn't play it. I couldn't play it. My heart it would not.
I couldn't get past the first 5 minutes of that.
Resident Evil was it?
I would turn it on and turn it off almost immediately.
Yeah.
Yep.
It would make you poop yourself.
Yep. Which was one of the first spots that actually had infected animals in it, which I thought was awesome that you put that in there. So it was pretty cool. I think they had sharks. They had the dogs.
They had the dogs, yeah.
They had a monkey in there at some point. I don't know. I don't remember.
You had an interesting job at one point, working at a fair. What kind of fair was it?
Renaissance fair. I was LARPing.
LARPing? What is
what
LARPing?
exactly? You're gonna have to
live action role play.
Yes.
LARP.
That is awesome.
Very nice.
Except, instead of being something cool like a knight or, somebody with sorcery powers, no, I was a beer wench, basically.
Best role ever.
Perfect. We love it.
That is great.
You can't have a Renaissance fair without the beer wench.
I made belts, though, so that was a cool thing. I got to work with leather.
Belts.
Belts? Oh, belts. Okay.
So, no, wait. I got to go into that more. Now, what was entailed in all that? Like...
You have to speak in Old English, like my lord, my lady. What ho, my lord? How are you?
Yes. Ye old. I gotcha.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's an interesting job.
That's
It was stupid, don't you?
No, I've never heard of that before. That's awesome. I knew what the whole role playing thing was, but I think it was in a movie.
I never had the acronym thrown at me before.
What? That acronym?
Yeah, LARP.
LARPing.
LARPing. Yeah, never heard that.
I think we should do that. I think we should totally get on that.
You want me to be a beer wench?
You know what? You wanted me to do. I don't know if you followed this whole thing, but they want me to go on this date. And he's going to be the one recording it. I say, you do that, and I record you LARPing.
LARPing?
Yes.
I will dress up.
Yes.
LARPing, you can carry like fake swords and everything, and have a camera.
No, I'm gonna dress up as a woman and be a beer wench.
or you could do that.
He's got the cleavage for it and everything. So.
All right. So a few more questions for you.
Okay.
About this in specific. So, how did you come across finding us, and do you know what BEAST stands for?
First, I typed in onto the Twitter search bar zombie podcast, and you guys are the second ones that popped up.
Well,
number two. I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah. The acronym is Big East Alliance Zombie Team.
Ah. Someone did their homework.
Damn.
I did my homework.
Yes. So that just won you a free T-shirt.
Yeah. T-shirt.
So now you will be a part of the BEAST crew, and you will have to take your shirt, take many lonelies. I don't call them selfies. I call them lonelies because you're always by yourself. So you're lonely. You're taking a lonely. You're gonna take
a lonely.
You're gonna take a lonely wearing our shirt.
You're taking a lonely.
It's not a selfie, bro. You're by yourself. You're taking a lonely.
You're LARPing.
I will LARP. So you just won yourself a free BEAST T-shirt. And we lost our guest.
I love it.
So once again, we are speaking with Brigit Levois.
Brigit.
She is the author of Breathless Bodies. You can get her book on Amazon for $13.99. You can get her book on as an ebook for $3.99, and you can also go to Google Play Store and get it for $3.09. Or you can hit her up on her Twitter handle, which is
B Levois 1409.
B Levois 1409, and she will sign a book for you and send it to you for around $20. There
20
you go.
bucks even.
Yes. 20 even.
Shipping.
No, like 2009. 20 even. You will take a crisp $20 bill, put it in 2 pieces of white paper, fold specifically and place an envelope, lick envelope. You will then stamp it and address it to her. She will take that 20 crisp dollars in her pocket and send you a book with her autograph.
This is why you'd be good at LARPing. This is exactly.
I was gonna say, if you do, it has to be butterscotch scented though. You have to spray it with
butterscotch.
Or I will not accept it.
I will raid. I will raid my father for all the Werther's originals and rub them all over the envelope.
I love it.
All right,
I
so
PayPal too, by the way.
okay, good. All right, so PayPal. Now we have some off-topic questions for you, real quick. Okay.
Shoot.
Matt's gonna go first. Go ahead.
All right, so we asked a few people these questions. So my first one would be, in the situation of an actual zombie apocalypse caused by rabies that mutated, where would you go first? If you had to pick one spot, where would you go first?
You gotta scoop up your family and go. Where do you go?
Pick up whoever you want. You're going somewhere first. Where would you go?
Santa Fe Mountains.
Santa Fe
Santa
Mountains.
Fe Mountains.
Why?
Because it's not very populated. There's plenty of water and big game out there. There are abandoned adobe houses out there like there's no tomorrow. So it'd be very easy to find shelter. My husband is an avid gun collector, so
She's surviving.
I thought about this.
Right. We're gonna end up at Costco. So if you end up ever needing to go shopping, if you ever end up needing any large surplus, just knock on our door. We can barter.
Chris is gonna be there.
You know,
alone,
that's
Yeah.
LARPing.
I'll be LARPing in my Costco.
Yeah.
Matt wants to like live in a dirt mound or something.
I just
don't
want
know.
to go. I'm not gonna stop in one specific spot. A dirt mound.
I don't know. Well, you're gonna be dirty.
I'm
Remember?
gonna go to an adobe hut. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna go.
All right. Very,
Oh.
very, very good. Yeah. Good. I like that. All right. So second question. In the event of a Z-Poc, how will you interact with strangers? Will you accept people, or will you say, get the hell away from me and go somewhere else?
Well, it depends if they're old or sick or not able to take care of themselves. And of course, I mean, the more the better, the stronger that your force is going to be. But if they're hard, like they look like they can do some hard work, definitely search them first and put them on like a probational period. And if they don't do, well, then you kick them out.
Okay.
He's
Not gonna
good
put everybody
at
else
hard
around.
labor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He flexes a lot, so he can do a lot of
I'm
things.
just gonna watch the drawbridge, my lady.
You should never have told you guys about that.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
I'm LARPing every day.
I think it's
I'm
awesome.
gonna go to work LARPing.
So that wait, I guess before we go on to the next one, this is like the thing. If like I hit Chris here, like he's got to put his arm behind his back. Is it that? Is it? You know?
Like-
no.
like-
Oh,
Thy
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I think this is.
Thy Matthew sliceth,
Yeah.
I can't even say that. Sliceth thy arm
know-
off.
That's what I thought it was. Like the whole role playing thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it is to a certain extent. Like at a Renaissance fair, there's jousting and things like that, and there's Robin Hood jumping out of bushes to like the little boys and girls and giving them little hats or little flowers. And
Oh, so they have
that kind
actual
of thing.
swords and like metal swords and stuff. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
used to carry around a 10-inch
We were on
dagger. I mean,
completely different pages because I thought these were like styrofoam and like I get to run around and hit people with it and.
No.
Well, yeah, you can if you want to, but you're also allowed to carry real weapons. They have to be peace tied, but
Do they still do this? Because I think
Yes.
we need to go.
It's in New
there's
Mexico.
one coming up.
No.
No, they're all over the place.
See?
They're all over the place.
Brigit, I so want to high five you right now. I so yeah. That's great.
So now I'm gonna spend my summer searing for places to LARP.
Yep.
Good.
Well, there's a Renaissance fair coming up here next weekend, so you're more than welcome to come.
You ever see the penguins in Madagascar? You didn't see anything.
Best
Like,
beer wench ever.
Silent State, boys. Silent.
Yep.
All right, very nice. I'm good. Are you good?
I'm good.
All right.
Brigit,
Well,
you are the best.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for reaching out to us. We appreciate it.
I apologize for my phone going off.
Unprofessional.
It's great.
Unprofessional. I have you know that as soon as this is over, he's getting 13 lashings. I'm gonna just give him a good whipping.
He's not kidding either. Like I almost don't want you to hang up because I'm fearful of what's going to come after. I'm terrified.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Mrs. Brigit Levois. She is the author. Yeah, that's. I gotta make
It
sure.
rolls off the tongue. It's very
Levois,
smooth.
yes.
It's a good name.
If you don't want to know how I was pronouncing it before, but she is the author of Breathless Bodies. You can get it on Amazon. Softback for $13.99, ebook $3.99, on Google Play for $3.09, or you can get her on Twitter and get your own autographed copy at B Levois 1409. I was so close.
Butchered.
So close. B Levois
You just earned yourself
1409.
13 lashings.
B Levois 1409. Hit her up. Buy her book. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm sure anyone out there who's a Walking Dead fan, anyone out there who's a fan of the zombie apocalypse will get right into it.
Absolutely.
And enjoy it. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Brigit.
Thank you. Have a nice night, guys.
You too.